Well, greetings, good morning, and God bless you guys at Masters University. This is Mr.D. This is week number 4 in our 8-week course in managerial or business communications and Management 330. This is week 4, and we're basically just following the same order in which we've been following thus far. We're going to have some grammar assignments, we're going to have some writing assignments, and we're going to have a discussion post assignment. Just want to remind you to make sure you get your discussion post assignment in by Thursday in order to not get deducted for being late, and make sure that you're commenting on other students' presentations. And I'm trying to get in there and be a little more interactive. So I may be commenting and actually partially grading your check-in or your discussion post assignments, just to kind of give you a chance to give some feedback to me if you want to, and about what I've said. And so if I partially grade yours, know that I'll go back through it at the end of the week on usually Monday and make sure that I've not missed any other additional comments that you might have made in order to give you more points. So please be aware of that. But I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen here, and let's go ahead and go to Canvas and look at our course there. And again, we're actually week number 4, so module 4. This week marks the halfway point in our course. So I'm going to select module 4 here, and that's going to bring us to what we'll be looking at this week. So we obviously are going to just continue on in the book. So make sure you read chapters 7 and 8. There's the reading module, and then there's the lectures module. So make sure you watch the lectures by Dr. Beck, and he's going over the topics of these chapters. And then, of course, you have your coursework. So you have your discussion called the tweet. So the CEO of X3 is going to ask you, Carlos Hung is going to ask you to write a tweet for the company. And so there's a dilemma there because he came to you directly but didn't go to your superior. So what should you do? And that's kind of the scenario in which you are dealing with. You also have a grammar assignment for chapter 7 and 8. And again, this is adding colons or semicolons or adding hyphens. It's always some kind of grammatical thing that you need to rewrite the sentences. And please, as much as you can, make it obvious what changes you've made or what your answers are, because sometimes you just rewrite the sentence and then I'm having to look and see what the change is. So make it, highlight the word or the thing that you've done or something like that. Make it bold so that I can see it. So that's 7 and 8. And then you have your writing assignments 7 and 8. And I do believe this week you get a break. I think one of the assignments is to look at Slack, which is a software, and just kind of give your opinion on it. So keep that in mind. But remember, these writing assignments, I've been putting a lot of time and energy into grading yours and giving you a lot of feedback. And most of you are getting it. But please go back and read all of my feedback, all of my suggestions. I'm getting very nitpicky on some of them just because by now we should have learned what I'm trying to communicate. For instance, the salutation should end in a colon, and I know some people like to argue that, but if you look it up, it is in a more formal setting. A colon should end a salutation. So I think a business document, although it should be conversational, not too formal or informal, I think it's important that we kind of follow those guidelines. So I'm instilling it in you to use a colon. In fact, the sample email that I gave you the very first week, if you notice, this is right out of a textbook. It has the salutation ending in a colon. So it's really the way to do it. And I'm going to be grading you on that. Again, make sure your email has a full signature block. Some of you are ignoring that. You're just putting your name. It should have your name, your title, your company name, your phone number with extension, and email address. Every email should have that. So those kinds of things are nickel and diming some of your grades. If you do all that, and then of course you utilize text design, short single space paragraphs, headings, bullet lists, things like that, and then of course bold, italic, underline text throughout the document to make it skimmable and scannable and readable, that's going to give you the highest score possible. So please do that with your writing assignments. And you're welcome, by the way, to go back to any writing assignment that you've already done and edit it based off of my comments and get a higher score. So if you got a 13 or a 15, you want to make that a 20, go back, read what I've written, edit it, resubmit it, I'll regrade it, and you'll probably get a higher score. All right, so that's it for week number 4. Keep up the good work, everybody. Don't fall behind. Most of you are right on track, doing great. So keep it up. And I'm trying to get in there every day and do some grading. So sometimes I miss a day. Also, if you message me through Canvas, because I get those faster than if you just directly email me. but I'm trying to get in and check my email every day as well. Sometimes I miss a day. So if you really need my immediate response, text me and I will get back to you right away, or email me through Canvas, message me through Canvas. And that'll be the next fastest way. And then lastly, if you're not in any urgency, then just email me directly through the email at Masters. So, all right, that's it for week number 4. Have a great week, and you will see me again on video next week.